Prohibited by the regulation is overboard dumping of untreated sewage and garbage.
This regulation will require that those vessels which are not equipped with adequate treatment facilities on board must provide documentation of a contract to have the waste removed.
The measure became effective with the governor's signature. Ships now at anchor must prove by March 30th that they've engaged and contracted with the removal service. Colliers arriving later must register within 48 hours of their entering Virginia waters. The regulation requires garbage service at least once every 10 days and provides for monitoring by the State Water Control Board. The emergency measure is intended to head off a potential public health threat.
Health authorities have assured me that there is no hazard to public health at this time from the waters of the bay, although the advent of warm weather could change the picture if action were not taken.
Violators are criminally liable for fines up to $1,000 and up to a year in jail, and civil penalties could go as high as $5,000 per day. The governor signed a regulation that was drafted under the emergency powers of the Health Department. Permanent regulations from the State Water Control Board will have to be approved, and that approval is expected within 60 days. Howard Jaffe, Area 10 Eyewitness News, Richmond. The initial paperwork, the setting up of the procedures that will give effect to the governor's order, is being handled by the Virginia Port Authority. More than 60 letters to shipping agents, garbage contractors, and government agencies were sent out, explaining the nuts and bolts of just how the new regulations will work. Coordinating the procedure is no easy task, what with all the regulatory offices.
The United States Department of Agriculture, the State Department of Health, the State Water Control Board, Hampton Roads Sanitation District, and us, and working with the steamship agents through the Hampton Roads Maritime Association.
Shippers have until next Monday to contract with one of 7 garbage and 2 sewage services already listed with the VPA. Once pumped out, raw sewage will be treated by the Hampton Roads Sanitation District in facilities like this one on Shore Drive. At this stage, the Port Authority mandate is simple.
We do not do the monitoring or enforcing. It's just staying on top of it, making sure that everything is going smoothly.
Making sure the ships register when they arrive in port will fall to the State Water Control Board, which will join the Coast Guard in assuring compliance. Until then, though, the VPA will act as clearinghouse, bringing shipper and garbage contractor together. Howard Jaffe, Area 10 Eyewitness News, Norfolk.